One early morning, Percy was puffing down the old branch line. As he came across Toby's shed, he couldn't help but notice some excitement in his eye.
Any big plans today, Toby?
He asked.
Oh, top of the morning to you, Percy. Don't mind me. I'm just looking forward to the day.
Why is that?
Asked Percy.
The Fat Controller wants me to bring him and his grandkids to the seaside,
replied Toby. Percy smiled.
Oh boy, that really does sound like fun. Well, I hope you have a great day with them today.
And Percy chuffed away. Later that morning, Toby arrived at the station by the seaside with the Fat Controller and his grandchildren. Soon the children were playing in the sand, building quite a smart and well-made sandcastle.
My word! Now that is a fine-looking castle you kids made.
Thanks, Grandpa.
We built it off an actual castle that our parents once visited here on the island,
said Stephen. The Fat Controller was intrigued.
A castle? Here on the island?
He asked his grandchildren.
Oh, yes. Don't believe us? Take a look at this map and see for yourself.
So he took a good long look at the map and thought to himself,
well now, that doesn't seem to be too far from here. Are you kids thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, yes!
Shouted the kids excitedly. They soon met with Toby at the harbour, and the Fat Controller told Toby about the plan to go exploring. Toby had never felt so excited in his life. Just then, Duck pulled up.
Hello, Toby. You seem excited about something.
I am Duck. I'm going with the Fat Controller's family to explore an old castle.
An old castle, you say?
He asked nervously.
I'd be careful and only take the track that goes there, because on the other track leads to an old mine that used to be worked by the Skarloey Railway, but one day closed down due to a deadly tsunami. Some even say an engine named the Old Warrior went missing in the flood and was never seen again.
But Toby wasn't taking any of Duck's rubbish.
Nice tall tale you got there, Duck,
replied Toby.
But I ain't falling for a ridiculous story like that.
Well, alrighty then. But I'm telling you, you didn't hear it from me. This is a story that's been going on around ever since the day it happened.
Soon the Fat Controller and his grandchildren were on board, and Toby set off for an adventure. As if time had flown by, they were now traveling on the wild side of the island. Eventually, they came across a lonely old signal box.
Well, I'll be. We barely see tourists coming through here anymore. How can I help you folks?
Asks the signalman.
Ah, hello, sir. We're trying to find an old castle. Do you happen to know any around here?
Well, you're all in luck. There's a small junction not too far down the line. All you have to do is switch the points.
Once Toby huffed right up to the switch, and once the firemen had switched the points, their adventure really began. Toby pushed his way through all manner of branches, thistles, and bushes, until they came to another little junction. Then they spotted a pair of old signs, one read, "To the castle," and the other, "To the mine."
Where are we going first, Grandpa?
Asked Stephen.
I think we'll go visit the castle first.
The Fat Controller then climbed back aboard Toby, and soon they set off down the line that led towards the old castle. After plowing through what seemed like endless bushes, brambles, and thickets, Toby stopped by an old water tower, and right in front of them was a run-down but very massive castle.
Look, there's the castle our parents told us about.
Indeed. We shall explore it. Let's make sure to meet back here in 30 minutes. Promise?
Yes, Grandpa.
A little while later, they returned.
And now, we shall visit the mine.
Of course, Just like what Duck had said, the old mine was once worked by Duke and the other narrow-gauge engines long ago. But the place had been abandoned for many years. Everything was rusty and overgrown.
Well. What an interesting place.
As the Fat Controller and his grandchildren looked around, feeling mesmerized by the scenery, Toby was feeling rather nervous looking around.
This is the mine Duck was telling me about earlier.
He thought to himself nervously. Luckily, the Fat Controller and his family returned shortly. Toby was just glad to finally go home.
I wouldn't be surprised if this place was haunted, especially if it was haunted by that old warrior engine he mentioned earlier.
Later that evening, the Fat Controller spoke with Toby. Toby then told him about the story that Duck had spoken to him about the mine.
It's true, Toby. An engine named the Old Warrior went missing years ago when the mine got flooded.
Toby was concerned.
Have they found him?
He asked.
Nope, they never did. But I wouldn't let all those stories bother you. This is a good opportunity to restore the place in the castle as a tourist attraction. But it'll take a lot of hard work first.
Yes, sir,
said Toby nervously. He didn't think it was a great idea to reopen a mine where an engine had went missing. A few days later, the Fat Controller's plans were put hard into action. Everyone was hard at work, cleaning up the area and clearing out the foliage. Toby couldn't help but overhear his crew talking to the signalman.
The workmen wanted me to inform you both that you and your engine will be taking the night shift here at the mine.
But Toby really didn't want to.
Hi, Toby.
Thomas!
Whoa, what's gotten into you?
Asked Thomas.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. I'm just nervous about this place ever since the old engine went missing here.
He guiltily explained.
You heard about that too, huh? I bet you haven't heard of the ghost.
What ghost?
Asked Toby.
The ghost of the old warrior. If I were you, I wouldn't think about staying here overnight, because every night he lights his fire and goes hunting. Toot toot! Bye-bye!
And Thomas chuffed away, feeling all proud of himself.
Never mind him, Toby. An engine may have gone missing here, but there are no such things as ghosts.
It's the ghost!
What ghost?
It's the old warrior's ghost! He's got somebody over there with him, and he's now coming to hunt me down next!
I didn't hear anything. Don't be silly, Toby. Look, we'll go check things out.
His crew then wandered off, leaving Toby on his own for quite some time. They returned quite soon.
I'm sorry, Toby, but I think the ghost wants to meet you.
Can't he wait till morning?
His driver laughed.
Ghosts don't work day shifts, unfortunately. Come on, Toby. We'll go with you.
Toby bravely made his way up to the rear of an abandoned building.
Well, bless my bell. That's not a ghost at all.
There in front of him sat a little old narrow-gauge engine. Toby couldn't believe his eyes.
Hello there, you must be Toby. Your crew told me all about you. Sorry for giving you a fright there, lad.
So, Toby, still scared?
Teased the driver.
Are you who they call the old warrior? But I thought you were...
Gone? No, sir. In fact, this is why I'm called the old warrior, because I'm very brave, and I'm able to survive anything.
This is your ghost, Toby. He's also the brother of Duke, as you can tell by his looks.
Oh, yes,
said Bertram.
That chap and I go way back. Although ever since that tsunami struck this mine, everyone thinks I'm a goner. Until tonight when you and your crew discovered me, Toby. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, no worries, Bertram. I'm so grateful that you're not a ghost. Although I wonder who that woman helping you by giving off that terrifying scream earlier was.
What woman?
that woman who...
Toby's face went pale.
But if that wasn't you, then where did it come from?
The mine may not have been haunted, but nobody on the island knew the truth. That the only real haunted place on the entire old railway was that dreaded ruined castle. Once upon a moon, a young woman had gotten lost in the woods while picking for truffles in the night, until she stumbled across that place. Something called her to its entrance. What? I dare not to know. But legend has it that every night you can hear the remains of her voice echoing throughout the valley, screaming for help in the night, crying through the broken windows of such a place. I wonder, that poor soul of a woman lay trapped and rotting within the falling ramparts and the broken walls and the empty halls of that old dreaded castle. Don't you?
Well, bless my bell. That's not a ghost at all.
Lowry, I'm Mr. Lowry. I have no body for my own.